2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Wie ruhig er dabei sitzen bleibt.
But I should be able to save your leg. Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Oh, der macht ja jetzt keine Maden in die Wunde, oder? Schön.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal.
Wobei, ich komme ja aus der
Greater houses than
Pflege
ours
und das mit den Maden wird auch heute noch gemacht, mal so als
The late
kleiner
Lord
Funfact.
Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young.
Weil Maden essen nur kaputtes und faules Fleisch, das Ganze lassen sie in Ruhe. Und dadurch werden die Wunden schön sauber.
This might hurt a bit. Hold this for me, will you?
Und die Maden muss man dann auch schön mit Zuckerwasser füttern, damit die nicht
Understand from
sterben.
your uncle that Lord Forrester
Bisschen
saved your
eklig, aber
life.
es hilft.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft. I imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Ach ja, genau.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Die müssen ziemlich krasse Betäubungsmittel haben. Also der läuft ja schon echt normal, dafür, dass er eben gerade fast dran verreckt wäre. Na.
The Ironwood Grove.
Na? Jetzt. Hätte ich mir auch sparen können. Gibt's denn hier noch? Ja, doch ein bisschen Bilder noch. Vielleicht echt die Betäubung nach. Ein Bild.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Mira. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Hat ihm trotzdem nichts genutzt.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tengrin. Look, I'll show you.
Touch.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Oh, total.
I guess.
Waden sind so süß, wie Häschen. Oh, kann man auch mal gebrauchen, glaube ich. Nehmen wir mal mit.
This might help.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Schwert zeigen wir mal nicht, vielleicht nimmt
Did
es
your
uns ja
leg
nicht
feel
ab.
weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
Tolle Erklärung. Irgendjemand hat irgendjemand getötet, was zu mehr Tötung von irgendjemandem führte, und ja, dann ist es jetzt halt so.
Who is the new lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He
Wie
prefers
immer.
not to be disturbed
Großen
while
Lords
practicing his lute.
Nie erreichbar, wenn man sie mal braucht.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Aber ist eigentlich eine Ausrede
they
von
take
denen,
it
der hat
all
jetzt keinen
if you
Bock auf
let
dich.
them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family... I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on. Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
Robb Stark named him to lead the van for the march on Casterly Rock.
A fitting tribute, no doubt. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the
Wir
family.
sollen es eigentlich
He
dem Onkel
mentioned
sagen,
something
aber
about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, The North Grove must never be lost.
The North Grove. Interesting.
I see. You have the Forrester sword.
Ethan should have it.
Verdammt, sie
now
hat's
that he
gesehen.
is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
Ramsay Snow is coming here.
Aye. He'll arrive within a week. Those men will say they were keeping the peace in the name of Haus Bolton.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard. It was his family they killed.
They
Sterben
deserve
sollen
to
sie
die.
alle.
All of them.
Genau.
I say we fight.
Ha! Listen to your nephew. He speaks sense.
With what army? Our best men were killed at the Twins, along with our lord.
Then what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Meine
Just
Nase
a
juckt
boy
die ganze
who
Zeit.
barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of
Krieg.
how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
Fuck the Boltons.
Boltons. One of their men killed my family.
So sieht's aus.
You'll say it was justice, they'll say it was murder. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan,
Lass
the
die mal
boy
kommen.
has suffered
Jawohl.
enough.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here, Garrett. There's only one place beyond the reach of the Boltons.
You're sending him to the wall.
Och ja, wo alle
Boy's
hinkommen.
done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so
Genau,
vulnerable.
für Kriminelle.
You can't send me to the wall. I'm not a criminal.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The Whitehills will come looking for you. Were it up to me, I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance.
Na, ich
I
hoffe
would.
doch.
And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have Haus Forrester to consider first. I know you're not a criminal, but Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
He promoted me. At the Twins. We were to ride in the van to Casterly Rock and I at Roderick's side, but
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard and served your lord with honor.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
What? What is it?
Lord Forrester, asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
Where is the North Grove?
That I cannot say. Not yet, at least. Most don't even
Ich
know
hätte vielleicht mal eher fragen sollen,
I think
was
it's just a myth made up by
die North Grove
wildlings and
ist.
fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you? This is important, Garrett.
I told Lady Forrester, but Maester Ortengrin overheard.
I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears. I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information.
Ups.
Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. But I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the Wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help. Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Remember, you represent House Forrester. Your actions at the Wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Der Kerl ist wirklich der Gesprächigste, kann das sein? Gut, ich weiß nicht, ob ich da jetzt groß gesprächig wäre, wenn mich gerade irgendwie zu 1000 Verbrechern zur Wall geschickt hätte.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ah, der erste Charakterwechsel. Weil hier spielt man mehrere Charaktere. Das ist ein bisschen anders wie in den anderen Telltale Games.
I couldn't find him.
Obwohl in
Could
Walking
you?
Dead ist es auch so.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore.
Oh.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine.
Gewonnen!
He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't like it.
He was worried you were gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And Roderick.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Can't she come home? I don't want her to die too.
Ryan, she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the Wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
I don't know what he did to get sent away
Na,
like
stark ist er
that.
nicht. Schlau ist er aber.
He'll be fine. Garrett is smart.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
Ja, so sieht er auch nicht
He
aus.
calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
I don't care what he says. I can protect you.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Do you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then...
Der Kleine ist irgendwie niedlich.
And everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
Ja, das bleibt wohl nicht
I
aus.
may have to change.
I'd rather have my brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
Klar, Süßigkeiten,
As
kein
many
Problem.
as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay, with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
He's right. It's okay. You should go.
Fine. Let's be done with it.
Warum geht denn jetzt in die andere Richtung? Im Wald verstecken. Na, dann gucken wir uns mal den Lord Whitehill an.
They
Bestimmt
showed
ein ganz
up
sympathischer
unannounced. Lord
Zeitgenosse.
Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord
Hört man das
Whitehill
eigentlich, wenn
knows
ich trinke?
Garrett is a squire to this house.
Wenn
Or
ja,
was,
entschuldige
I
ich mich
suppose.
dafür.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
I can
Kriege
handle
ich schon
Lord
hin.
Whitehill.
Well said, my lord.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of Haus Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Auch wenn der Typ ein Arschloch ist, irgendwie finde ich die Einstellung gut. So, Chef, dann red mal. Ach, guck mal, ein kleiner Dickwanst.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house, but to his family it's still a loss.
Nix gibt's, dem schüttle ich nicht die Hand. Der hat bestimmt da noch irgendwie Gänsespeck dran kleben.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur.
Alter, bist fett
No
genug, Alter.
courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Ach, guck mal. Mein Kumpel.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Och,
I'm
armer
not
Kerl.
leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
That lad.
Bloß nicht
may be
zurückschrecken
Lord
vor dem
of
Kerl.
this house. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
We're in the right, Lord Whitehill. Remember that.
He will. Auch wenn ich ihn jetzt sauer gemacht habe, ich fand's gut so.
Your son did well, my lady. He kept his wits while Lord Whitehill lost his temper. A lesser man would have been rattled, but Ethan here held his ground.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
So, nächster Charakterwechsel. Und ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt mal eine kleine Aufnahmepause und wir sehen uns demnächst dann wieder, wie es mit in King's Landing weitergeht. Und ja, ich habe vor, alle 2 Tage eine neue Folge zu releasen. Ich habe nämlich noch ein anderes Spiel in der Pipeline. Da werde ich wahrscheinlich morgen das erste Video zu rausbringen. Auch ein verdammt cooles Spiel. Ihr freut euch auf This War of Mine. Ziemlich cooles Survival-Game, Indie-Game. Riesenkritiken abgestaubt und für mich bisher vom Spielen her eins der Spiele des Jahres. Was das Let's Play von Game of Thrones angeht, ich nehme an, es wird viele Entscheidungen geben und ich würde gerne mal interessieren, ob ihr wollt, dass ich es eher diplomatisch versuchen werde oder eher auf den Krieg oder die handfeste Auseinandersetzung poche. Schreibt es mir in die Comments. Und wenn euch das bisher gefallen hat, dann haut mir ein Abo rein oder auch ein Like oder teilt das Video am besten. Jede Hilfe ist willkommen und ich freue mich über euer Feedback und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal. Macht's gut.